and it's especially important to us because the constituency that we serve collectively here otherwise would not have the advocates and the champions that you folks are and that every member here is. My participation in this caucus, believe me, has been a high point for me, and where I really honestly felt that I was at the cutting edge of being able to serve my constituents, especially Asian Pacific Americans and Islanders, in a way that simply would not have been possible absent this caucus. Thank you very much. Aloha no.
On behalf of the a simple part of Aloha.
Oh, that is great. This thing outside.
Please enjoy the papayas and other fruits.
Yes, my goodness.
And,
Thank you.
we'll continue our work.
Oh, we're not done?
Can you
eat that shit?
You do want the other stuff for your island. I'm gonna miss you, and I'm gonna miss your humor. I'm gonna miss your energy. I'm gonna miss your silver-tongued speeches. But most of all, I'll miss the aloha spirit that you always bring with you from your state.
I just want to say that I've never seen a member of the House of Representatives so dedicated in wanting to help our Native Hawaiian community. And I think passage of this legislation that we just did last night, I think culminates Congressman Abercrombie's dedication and his commitment in helping our Native Hawaiian people in the state of Hawaii. And I just want to express how much I deeply appreciate all the help that he's given me and helping me with my constituents and the people of American Samoa.
This democracy has been around for more than 230 years now, and to have had the opportunity to be a part of it is something that I treasure and I hope I've honored.
Looking back on your time up here, any regrets, anything that you wish any legislation you wish could have gotten through, anything?
I have no regrets in that regard. I feel grateful to have had the friendships and the collegiality of members on both sides of the aisle all these years. I think I might have regretted it had I not been able to fulfill my promise to my Native Hawaiian friends that I would do everything I could to enable them to regain control over their own destiny. And with the passage of the Native Hawaiian bill this week, in a manner that I think will enable the Senate to pass it this time, and with the President of the United States, Barack Obama, born and raised in Hawaii, ready to sign that bill, that is, to me, fulfilling the obligation that I felt I had to Native Hawaiians for the privilege of being able to live and learn from them in Hawaii.
So are you ready to head back to Hawaii now?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
It's clear to me that in Hawaii today there has been a kind of paralysis of leadership, and I think that's what's called for right now. I think whoever becomes governor in Hawaii at this juncture in our history, really the most difficult social and economic crisis we've ever faced since statehood, needs to have had an extensive legislative background so that we end the conflicts and the confrontation now taking place in Hawaii, and that you have someone who sees the governorship as a cornerstone, not a stepping stone for a personal political agenda, but rather an obligation to serve, and to serve completely and totally dedicated to what the governor can and should be doing to bring Hawaii back on course, to bring everybody together. And I'm looking forward to asking people for that opportunity. I do very seldom, if ever, ask anybody for their vote. I ask for their consideration. I ask for their thoughtfulness, and hope that they conclude that I might be able to serve in that capacity.
Great, Congressman. Thanks for taking time out to sit down with
Great
us
pleasure.
today.
Aloha. Mr. Speaker, I love this House. I admire and respect every member. It has been a privilege for me to be first sworn in as the last person to be sworn in by Speaker Tip O'Neill. I take my leave today with profound respect, admiration, and affection for every member of this House of Representatives. This is the people's house. You can only enter it upon the fact of having been elected by your constituents. They have placed their faith and trust in us, and I extend my faith and trust that this House will continue the great tradition of democracy. And I want to say to one and all that I love you and I love this House.